Vinothini and this is for week 5 Lex comic strips individual video. So for last week we have done the comic strip about a baby and the mother, and it's a comic about milk, the importance of milk, when the mother asks baby to drink milk and then the father scolds the mother to drink milk, as milk is important not only for baby but also for parents, mother and father. So for the next comic strip, my group is still not sure on what to do for this coming comic strip. So we are still thinking, as we have discussed earlier, we all were thinking to do about food because we are food science and food service students. So we decided to do about food, but we are still not sure on what to really talk about food because food is a very wide topic. So we have discussed a few topics, and all of us have given our own opinions. Like my opinion is that overeating, people are overeating and they are not following balanced diet. So the main core is balanced diet, and we all discussed on what we can talk about balanced diet. So as for me, we can talk about not eating in a balanced diet. You see, people nowadays, although they know and then they already learned about food pyramid and all the 7 nutritional groups, it is still there are many of them who don't really follow the food pyramid, and they do not really count their calories, and they do not even bother about how much they eat and what they eat and in what quantity they eat. So as a food science student, it is important for us to make them realize, and through this comic strip I believe I can give them some realization. So this is why we thought of doing food industry. So we have discussed about the balanced diet and all the points that we can talk about in this food diet. So we all thought of coming up with things like healthy and not healthy food, and we already come up with the idea to talk about food talking to another food. So this can make the comic a little bit funny and interesting. So first we decided to use human again, but then I gave the idea to my group so that we use food as the motif, like a food talking to another food, which will make the comic even more fun to look at. So our idea is to compare between two food. One is a healthy one and one is not really healthy one. So the example we used was a sandwich and a hamburger. Of course, we know sandwich is way more healthy than hamburger. So we are going to make both of them, we are going to give dialogues to both the hamburger and sandwich, and we are going to make them feel proud of each other. Like hamburger will say something like, hey, people prefer me more than you, and sandwich can say like, whatever it is, I am healthier than you, and things like that. So that is what we have sketched so far. So that is what we have done, but still the sketching has to be done by Kake, Emilia and Rohaizat. So depends on how they sketch, and then we can further edit or we can improvise on the comic. So for this week, my task is to do about the journal. I'm going to complete the journal as usual, and I will hand it to Jai by the next meeting so that she can upload it in our blogspot. So we are looking forward to finish the last comic strip and to do some corrections and add-ons in the next meeting and finish it off. That is all from me.